What's good, YouTube? Hey, man, make sure I hit that like, hit that sub, show your boy some love. Real quick video. Glad I didn't post that video I did last night, man, because I went in on a couple of guys, man, and that's not, like I said, that's not the direction I should go on this, or that's not the type of energy I would like to go. That's the reason why I don't do immediate reaction to the games or live streams during the game, because a lot of times when you form an opinion behind emotions, it's not always the most accurate opinion. So that's why I always try to go to sleep, wake up with a fresh mindset, and form my opinion that way. So like I said, man, first of all, I want to give a shout out to the Clippers, man, for pulling off this win, man. This was a much needed win from the Clippers. They came out here and did what they were supposed to do. I mean, Paul George gave them 27 points, I think 15 rebounds, 8 assists. If I'm not mistaken, he almost had a triple-double. Efficient from the field, man. He pretty much did everything out there, and put the team on his back, man. Shout out to that, man. Zubac was a force down low. Really had no answer for him. Like I said, I don't want to go into the finger pointing games, but I feel like as a team, we should have did a better job at containing him. He shouldn't have even been a factor with his 16 rebounds. He shouldn't have been able to. Those rebounds shouldn't have been available to him. There was spots in the game, in my opinion, in which we executed well down there. Like, we slapped the ball out of his hands and we rebounded as a team. It's gang rebounding, as Monty Williams would say. So we got to make sure we do that game 4. We got a gang rebound. It can't just be DA fighting down low with Zubac. And either way it goes, when the shot goes up, you have to find the body and box out. It's not just Zubac catching rebounds. Like I said, also Paul George had 15 rebounds. So as a team, we got to make sure we're finding the body and we're boxing out, because we got out-rebounded today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 51-43. Just can't have that going down. So, like I said, it is what it is. It's a minor tweak. DA led us in scoring, man, with 18 points and rebounding with 9 rebounds. Can I say I expected that coming into this game? No. I expected a good game from DA, and he gave us that. But guys like, look, I said I wasn't going to do the finger point, man, but look, I got to, man. Devin Booker, 15 points, man, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Listen, D-Book, gotta keep it 100 with you, bro. All right. Like, look, a lot of people gonna say, oh, the Mavs was giving them problems, and I get that, right? I get that. But that's offensively. Still on the defensive end, there's no excuses for not just you, the whole team. I get it. The whole team, we played poorly on the defensive end, blown assignments, just lazy rotations, right? Wide open threes, lack of communication. That's unacceptable, and it's unbecoming of what we've been used to seeing in Phoenix. Let's just call a spade a spade. Like, you normally see the Phoenix Suns as one of the more disciplined teams on both ends of the court, and I just didn't see that, man. I seen a lack of passion, a lack of desire, and that starts with Devin Booker, man, because he offensively he was struggling, but on the defensive end, that doesn't mean you lack off on the defensive end, right? And if the team is seeing you slack off on the defensive end, they're also going to slack off, right? So it is what it is. Like I said, I don't expect them to have games like that throughout the course of the series, but that's something we need to address first and foremost before we address anybody else. Is Devin Booker, and I can always tell before the game what version of Devin Booker we're going to get from the look in his eye. If he got that Mamba look in his eye, like that Game 6 look he had, then I know it's going to be a big time game. If he has the game look in his eye like how he did last night, then I know it's going to be a long night. And also, Patrick Beverley shouldn't be harassing you full court, right? Patrick Beverley, I don't care if he's fouling. I don't care about none of that, right? Hit him with a shoulder. Get physical with him back, right? This is playoff basketball. Stop letting Patrick Beverley punk you. It's just that simple, bro. Right? I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. Patrick Beverley is punking you, D-Book. You gonna allow him? Look, I gave you a pass for game 2. I didn't really speak on it. Last night, the dude took your card again. What are you gonna do about that, D-Book? And like I said, look at Patrick Beverley as a real factor. He's not really an elite defender at all. He like I said, he has good intangibles, but defensively he's a whole hack, man, right? And he's too aggressive at times. And I know D-Book has the IQ to adjust to that. It's just about, like I said before, you got to execute. You cannot let this dude come out here and bully you, point blank, period. Next up, CP. CP. I know you coming back from this virus, so I'm going to be a bit easier on you. But regardless of if you had the virus or not, your pace, and Monty, not only Monty, but CP3 himself has spoken on this, so I expect the necessary adjustments to happen. But I've always been on record, people. I can't sit here and deny this. I've always been on record saying how CP3, when he's on the court, we're playing a lot slower, and sometimes that can hurt us. That could be our Achilles heel. When Cameron Payne's on the court, we play a lot faster, right? CP3, that was a prime example last night. And like I said, I get it. He's coming back from COVID. He hasn't played in 10 games or whatever. But I feel like a healthy CP3, regardless, plays that same way. It's just he wasn't hitting his shots. And we have to do a better job at pushing the pace, especially against a team like the Clippers, man. You cannot play slow against them guys. This is not a team that you can walk the ball up court on and allow them to set their defense. Because not only are we setting our offense, I get why CP3 is doing that, to set our offense up, which is cool. But you're allowing the Clippers to set their defense. The best way to attack the Clippers is to catch their defense off guard. We have to move the basketball and get back to 0.5 offense. It's just that simple. The Clippers are not great at executing defensively. They do a good job, but they have mental lapses in which they lack execution, and we have to take advantage of that moving forward, man. Who else can I point out? Jay Crowder, 9.6 rebounds. Not really going to come down too hard on Jay Crowder. The more important thing I want to speak on Jay Crowder about is just lack of mental focus, man. He allowed the referees to get in his head. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. It was some bogus calls. But at the end of the day, we can't use referee excuses. And not only can we use referee excuses, but we can't allow the referees to get in our head. We got to control what we can control. Like, I seen Suns fans on a Suns fan page crying about referees. I'm like, look, man, I get it. We're getting, they're missing a lot of calls. The Clippers are pushing off a lot, right? I get that. But at the end of the day, we need to worry about what we can control. A lot of this, our bad play on the court has to do with us. It has nothing to do with the referees. Point blank, period. Like I said, if they're going to play physical with us, we play physical with them. Allow the referees to do what they do. It is what it is. But we're not going to let them punk us. That's what we're not going to do. Period, point blank. Mikal Bridges, 13.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 for 8 from the field. He had a couple of big shots, but, I mean, the game was pretty much out of reach at that point. So it is what it is as far as that goes. And Cameron Johnson came off the bench and gave us 12 points. Solid production from him, but it's only so much he can do in 30 minutes at that. And where the hell is Jevon Carter? That's another thing. Jevon Carter played 1 minute, a minute and a half. That's all you got for him, money? Especially with campaign going down. Like, I'm tired of seeing E'Twaun Moore out there. It's about time we give Jevon Carter some love and some respect that he deserves. Get Von out there. Look, if Patrick Beverley can play, if Patrick Beverley can get big-time minutes, why the hell isn't Jevon Carter getting minutes? I don't get it. Is he hurt? I mean, is he having locker room issues? Why the hell is Jevon Carter not in the game? 2-time defensive player of the year in college. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Right? You want a guy like that on the court, especially when the Clippers are hitting shots the way they are. I could care less about what he does on the offensive end. Right? That wasn't our issue. But if you're telling me who would I trust defensively, E'Twaun Moore or Jevon Carter, it's Jevon Carter twice on Sundays. So you got to get that guy out there. He sets the tone defensively. And when he's on the court, I feel like we play as a team, as a unit, better on the defensive end. Point blank, period. So you have to make that adjustment, Monty, in my opinion. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said before, I'm not a coach. I'm not attached to the organization in any way, shape, or form. So I doubt they'll even make that type of adjustment. We'll see. Like I said, I still got the Suns in 5. Let's not forget, before the series, I had the Suns in 5. I wasn't out here saying Suns in 4, Suns in 4. So for all these people saying, oh, I ain't got to hear Suns in 4 no more. Like I said, you never heard that from me, right? So don't label me. Don't put that jacket on me. Point blank, period. Enjoy your win. I know there's a lot of people outside of Clipper Nation that's celebrating this win. It is what it is. Like I say, I'm gonna let y'all have y'all moment, but the Phoenix Suns, we will be back. Period. Point blank. Hitman X. That's all I got. Hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about this one. I'm out of here.